I finally bought a Jaguar XJ220. Welcome to the garage then, my Jaguar XJ220. It's from 1996 and it is a car that I've always wanted. For me, there is no more iconic car from my childhood and from the 90s than the Jaguar XJ220. You'll have to excuse the noise because I'm at Anglesey Circuit today, about to film my first drive with this out on track. Now this car came out in a time where the 959 was around, the F40 was around, the F50 was coming into existence, the McLaren F1 was about to come into existence, the Bugatti EB110 was about, so this faced some stiff competition and it came in at the arms race at the time, which was top speed. Named the XJ220, Jaguar's intentions were clear, 220 miles an hour. In the end, it only ended up reaching 217 miles an hour with Martin Brundle behind the wheel, and I think it nearly killed him. Now, as many people will be pointing out in the comments, this thing was originally designed to have a V12 in it. Back when Jaguar released the concept for this car, they said it's going to have a V12, it's going to be all-wheel drive. And the production car ended up having a V6 twin-turbo with a race-tuned engine that started life as a Group B rally car in the Metro 64R. That meant the final production version of this car ended up being a lot lighter, it ended up being a lot smaller. It's still an absolute monster at nearly 5 meters long. And it ended up being rear-wheel drive. Had it had the V12 from its day, it probably would have had something redeveloped from something like the XJS, been low revving, very heavy, and ended up actually not meeting its performance targets. I mean, it didn't anyway. So numbers then. How much did this thing cost new? £450,000 this car was when it was new. And to put that in perspective, the F50 was £350,000. Back in the 90s, buyers balked at the cost of it. It didn't have the V12 they originally wanted. £450,000. Inflation adjustment for these days is actually around 1.2 million. It was the most expensive car at this time, vastly more expensive than the F50, and people didn't really buy one. That said, around 280 of these cars ended up being ordered, built and shipped to their customers, 69 of which were right-hand drive. The car produces 540 odd brake horsepower, which for the 90s was a lot. It's still quite a lot, and actually out of a V6 twin turbo, that's a hell of a lot. The engineering that's gone into this thing was absolutely incredible, with a lot of the development courtesy of TWR. 0 to 60 is dispatched in about 3.5 seconds. As I say, top speed is 217 miles an hour. Not that you'd probably want to attempt it in this, because the original brakes on this car were absolute garbage. This car has been upgraded by Don Law with the big brake conversion, and they've also fitted parking sensors to it as well, which is really useful because you can't see anything out of it, and it's the size of a bus. Other interesting quirks then, these mirrors, they're from a Citroen CX. The rear lights, I believe, I've just been told, are from a Rover. Cheers, guys. And the front headlights are actually pop-downs, not pop-ups. And fact of the day, this car has got more downforce than Aston Martin Valkyrie. This particular car has covered 10,000 miles, and if you want any more details and you want a proper walk around the car, including going inside, a full walk around is now available on my YouTube. As you've all seen, I made millions on my car collection so far, and if you don't want to buy the wrong cars, comment Jag below, and I'll send you a link to my investment guide, which I've just brought out with Autofolio.